Welcome back, everybody. I'm Happy Tangent, and got a new game series I want to play. One of the most games I've been looking forward to was a remake of a particular game that I played back in 1998. And there you go, if that's a hint. It's Resident Evil 2. This was my favorite game for a number of years. And they said in 2015 they let us, Capcom announced that they were going to remake the game, and it wasn't until E3 2018 during the Sony the Sony conference, I should say, they finally showed off a new trailer. So I knew what I had to do next. I had to replay Resident Evil 2. I played it countless times over the years. Of course, I recently haven't played it for a few years now, so I'm gonna do everything in my power not to, of course, normal mode. Not going to spoil anything as I go. A lot of stuff's not going to shock me, but I'm pretty knowledgeable and have a lot of stories about this particular game. And if this goes well, I'll probably replay. We're going to do Leon first, but we'll probably replay as Claire. And then from there, I might go back and check out the first Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica is a kind of diamond in the rough. A lot of people didn't get a chance to play Code Veronica. I won't talk over this.
A mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Now, Resident Evil's actually the series that got me to buy a PlayStation. I used to always go over to a friend's house and play his the first Resident Evil, and then I got a PlayStation for, basically Resident Evil, and then Resident Evil 2 was coming out. So we should have Leon entering town. This is first day on the job. We're going to hear that. Or actually, this is Claire, isn't it? Oh, no, it is Leon.
What we got here?
Look at those graphics. Here's Claire coming up. Like I said, I'll probably go through the first Resident Evil, but we meet Claire's brother. Chris Redfield's in the first game along with Jill Valentine. Oh, future events were foreshadowed there.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this?
Pretty sure I had that same haircut back then.
What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No!
You can't just go shooting somebody for grabbing on your leg. I mean,
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit.
I think he's shooting a little earlier. There
Wait,
she is.
Don't shoot!
Get down!
Claire Redfield. Of course, this is Leon S.
We
Kennedy.
can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Claire was on her way into town to visit her brother.
There!
Leon's off to start his new career here in Raccoon City.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh?
Now this
Leon
scene
Kennedy.
in a
Nice to
second
meet you.
plays out a little different
Claire
depending on
Redfield.
who you choose to
I
play
came to
as.
find my brother Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure.
Oh, here we go. Great voice acting.
There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Yeah, I didn't notice the dead guy in the back seat. So I believe right there, if you choose
You okay?
the other
Still
scenario
in one piece.
between Leon and Claire, pretty sure the police vehicle is flipped the other way. That way they make sure they get out on the right side to start what is called the A scenario.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
So we'll be playing Leon's A scenario, and then if we were to play the next half, we would do what's Claire's B scenario, which is vastly different than the A. If you do both A scenarios, they're pretty similar. There are differences who you run into, but the B scenarios, they send in completely different bosses after you. Alright, this brings back a lot of memories here. A lot of zombie dodging. Now, truth be told, I made a video of this starting sequence to show off a bonus thing you can get at the start. We're not going to do it that way. I prefer to grab all these extra supplies. If we stand still, nothing will happen, but what happens if we move forward here?
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
For you kids out there, oh, these graphics
Sorry
just
about
wowed me 20 years ago. I'm sure you hear that a lot.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So there is a bonus thing you can do at the very start of the game where if you don't pick up any items, you can actually change his costume. We're not going to do that. I went ahead and made a video of that already. So if you'd like to see that, check out that video. But we are going to make sure to grab some items. I know there's bullets here. I don't know. Let's just start grabbing. Let's just start shopping. Like he's not upset at all that I'm grabbing anything. Is that the only thing there? Alright, I don't want to waste too much time. So, one more. There we go. Alright, now we can go talk to our buddy. Oh, not good, not good. Alright, I'm going to run over here real quick. And I forget there's no quick turn in this game, so pretty sure I'm gonna get bit. Yep. Ooh, we got out with just one bite. Good deal, good deal. So, obviously I know pretty much everything that's gonna happen in this game, but I've probably seen that poor shop owner be killed at least 50 times. This, there was a demo put out for this game with the Resident Evil Director's Cut version of the first game, and they added in like this first little bit into that, so a lot of this is familiar to me. Alright, where's the other ones at? I don't think I can get both. Ah, I let him get too close. Can I get by him? Can I get by him? Oh, no, 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 no. Terrible start, terrible start. Ooh. I didn't want to waste any shots. These old games are true survival horror. I have tons of handgun. I should really save this for some later on enemies. We're not going to have any herbs for a little bit, so I better use some bullets. I might try to get by this next area, though. without getting bit. This might turn out real ugly, and you might see me die early on because I'm playing 2 survival. Alright, there's that. Should get by him. And then let him... Alright, missed me. Okay, good deal. Other little fact out there, this game originally, of course, is made by Capcom, which at the time, in 1996, you know, they were best known in the States for Mega Man and Street Fighter. I mean, I grew up playing Street Fighter for a long time there. I'm going to let myself get bit right here. Oh, I should have ran forward right there. Because he's not dead. Yep, see? So he's going to get back up. But we will not return here, so save 2 bullets. But yeah, so originally this game was released in Japan under the name Biohazard. But there happened to be a rock band, I guess. I can't remember where exactly they're located. But, they couldn't call it Biohazard over here, so that's where the name Resident Evil comes from. Alright, I think there should be zombies here. Okay, so if you watch my bonus video to show how to get the special costumes, if you were to make it all the way here to the police station and grab no items, these zombies wouldn't be here, so that's how you know you're successful. And down below here, I won't spoil it, but there's another enemy to kill down here, and by killing him, you get a special key. And let's heal myself real quick. You know, sometimes when I watch other people play games that I've gone through before, you know, you're yelling at the screen, letting them know, hey, there's shotgun shells in the fireplace. I'm sure there's going to be somebody, if they happen to watch this, they're going to be saying, hey, how could you forget there's handgun bullets in that drawer? But I'm a thorough searcher, and I have a pretty good memory as many times as I beat this game. So I shouldn't miss too much. You'll kind of notice that I know where most items are located. But I won't be speed running this. I believe if you beat it under 3 hours, that's how you get like either the infinite rocket launcher. There's also a Gatling minigun you can get. Go ahead and save the game. Just normally wouldn't do this, but I haven't played in a long time, so I'm being cautious. And yeah, if you see that save there, that's actually from when I did the costume, the bonus episode I made. And can't mess with that computer. Doors are locked here, so we actually have to... This is the only door we can enter at the moment.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but... it looks like your party has been canceled.
Well, you got the jokes.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
They're not afraid to use the Z word.
Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
just go.
No reason to get so hostile.
fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Now you'll notice he gave a shout out to Chris from the first game, but no mention of Jill. I don't know if that's like sexist or what's going on, but I always prefer to play as Jill. Alright, so he gave us a key card. Your little fancy skills over here. No password required. Now we have two options. I don't know if there's any benefit to going to this one over to my left side, but typically go over here to start. Good old item box, what we like to call a safe room. They're not doing the safe room music here though. Alright, we're going to hold on to that. We're going to go ahead and put the knife away. Don't plan on ever using it. Honestly, I might put the shotgun away for now. It might just be extra space we don't want to deal with. Put that away. And I watched somebody play this once before and I was surprised because, let's see, is there not a reload button? Maybe you have to be completely empty, but I might learn this technique. I watched a guy do a Let's Play once, and he basically went to the inventory every time he needed a reload, and it seemed pretty cheap, but I might actually use that tactic. Alright, something to read here. If you followed any of my stuff before, I read everything. Police memorandum or something. Okay, August 23rd, 1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office on the 1st floor. 2236, Raccoon Police Liaison Department. Alright. 2236. Anytime we come across a safe, we need to remember that number. And, I can't remember how you do this, but desk is locked. There's some way to open that eventually. Oh, and there's our first look at the liquor. The enemy that did not appear in the first game, so this is making its debut in Resident Evil 2. I'm sure the remake is going to do a very nasty looking scary liquor. If you see here, I like to go up and click on everything, and it's based off playing these games, but okay, open close switch for a shutter. Can be activated. Cord is cut. So eventually there's a cord you can get and you can kind of close these windows off. Also a good thing if you're ever playing these games, check the bodies. Always has something interesting to say. There it is. Oh, let's read it again. Oh, that's why you check the body. It has bullets on him. But he is real insightful here. The head is missing. It seems to have been twisted off. Alright. Locked. Spade. Okay, we got a little bit of blood. Wonder what's gonna happen. Got it. Oh, this scene. Oh, these graphics were just so amazing 20 years ago. Of course, we couldn't YouTube stuff back then, so there was internet. There were ways to watch this video over and over again, and I did. Alright, he goes for the tongue. Oh, are we gonna make it is the question. Get there. Okay, we did it. Whew! I knew the green herb was there, so I had to go for it. And in these old games, the doors are a safe haven. They will not break in after you. You can kill him with about 2 to 3 shotgun blasts, but I knew I wanted to hold on to that for now because I knew he was avoidable. I honestly think I might avoid him. I think there's a way to just avoid him the rest of the game. Like, you still have to run by him each time, but I don't think there's anything to loot in here. Oh, something to read. Operation report. Operation report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issues of terrorism due to the series of recent unresolved incidents on the very day before the zombies attacked. He made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become top priority to restore the power in the power room and to secure the locks. Recorder David Ford. Operation report, September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the convocation room on first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishable characteristic is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers, as well as their location, remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with the new threat. There you go. That is the name of the creature we came across. Kind of sort of replaced the hunter from the first game. There we go. That's why you run around hitting the X button. Gotta find all that hidden stuff. Alright, and I shouldn't know how to do this yet, but I don't remember how the game informs you. Okay, sacrifice to the Hellfire. I don't know if this is a smart idea or not, but let's just use the lighter on this fireplace. I'm sure you must read it somewhere that tells you about this, but because how else would you know to do that? Alright, got ourselves a red jewel. Oh, and also that report we just read, that's an easy way for them to explain why there's just random guns scattered throughout, so like that you pick up. So from a gameplay standpoint, it makes sense. It makes it all make sense, where in the real world, yeah, all their guns would just be kept in one room. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, let's see if we'll be able to... Nope, she's not dead. Okay. Now, if you watch, there's a way you can tell if they're dead or not. It's a bad camera angle, but a pool of blood will start underneath him. But he's also staring, so something makes me think one of these isn't dead. Alright, so that's how you... There you go. Nice little touch there. Oh, see, he's still looking at somebody. There he is. He's still... Oh, I hate using more bullets, but... Alright. I don't like how Leon's got his head turned down there. We're gonna find out real quick. He must just look at him. I really thought he was looking to see that one was still alive. So, he does... they added that in. I don't think in the first game had that, but... they will direct their attention at something on the ground that they know they can pick up. Just a little herb math for you. 3 greens equals the most powerful healing item in the game. 1 green and a red also does that, so it's not the best idea to mix 3 together. So we'll go in here first. Should be another save spot, another ink ribbon. I don't know, I might go ahead and save early, just like I said. Should have more than enough by the end of the game, but we should be fine. Feeling pretty confident while I play, so I don't think we can do the red jewel yet, so we'll put it up. Alright, oh, and so the bonus episode, I talked about the costume change. This is where you would go to. There's a key, so it says locked, special kind of key is required. So, like I said, if you can make it to the police department without picking up any items on normal mode or above, normal or hard, you can get a key from somebody, and that would open that up. And there's actually 2 different costumes for both Leon and Claire. Alright, so we got an ink ribbon. Let's, this of course is a dark room to develop film. Good to remember. Maybe we'll have a piece of film at some point. And that's right, in these old games you had to save. There is no autosave. I kind of have a story I'd like to mention about that, but I don't know if I should save it for the first Resident Evil. Alright, so now that we did that, we did pick up another ink ribbon. So we'll just go ahead and put that back up. There we are. I don't remember having this much pistol ammo at the start of the game ever. But maybe it's just... maybe I used a lot more on the way to the police station. Gonna check on this door. I can't remember if it's locked or not. Alright. A diamond. The one by the liquor is a spade, so I try to keep a mental note of each symbol. I always thought that was pretty cool. They have the one load screen there and not for this one. This you'll know is a safe hallway. Never any zombies here. Sealed from the other side. Alright, so here we go. Here's our second jewel. Oh, nope. Old PS1 games, they loved pushing stuff. I mean, you can thank Resident Evil and Tomb Raider for this. Just line this up. I think they fall into place. Yep, there we go. The one thing you don't want to do is push it too far, because then you can't get behind it and shove it. But miraculously, somebody runs out here and puts these back into place if you mess up. I've yet to meet that guy. He's probably related to the merchant in Resident Evil 4, but somebody is always shoving these statues back into their original spots if you don't put them in the correct area. Alright, 2 of them now. And because I am a stickler, I'm going to actually run down and put this in the storage unit, but you don't have to watch me do that. Alright, I just put the second red jewel in the item storage. Anybody who's played these games, one of the biggest, most difficult obstacles in these games is item management. Resident Evil 4 kind of upped that by giving you a little suitcase to play a little Tetris with. We're just going to keep wasting bullets here. Hopefully we come across some more. Should be it. Alright, I see some blood. Okay, and there's no lock on. Alright, I mean, I'm going through a lot, so... but we don't run into too many zombies. And see, you want to make sure they're dead also. I can't tell. He might grab my feet. Yep! Ah! He got me. He got me. Okay, now am I hurt? Alright, we're still good. So yeah, when you step on their head, they don't come back. But, I had a feeling he was actually not dead because... physically, I couldn't walk through his body, so he was still a solid object. Alright. Yeah, that's probably one of the few times that I'll get jumped in this game. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's a little communication center. And there you go, a second shotgun. So, it's basically free ammo. If you didn't get the shotgun from the gun owner, that is where you'd be able to pick it up. So we're basically gonna maybe hold on to it for now, use the 5 shells in it, and then once those are spent, then we'll just switch to the other gun. Okay. Oh, that's nice. And for anyone who is watching this for not the first time, but is not familiar with Resident Evil, each one of these desks actually represents somebody from the STARS team, which is, I don't believe Leon was going to be STARS. STARS was a special force for this city of, I forget, it says at the end of the game. It's actually a couple 100,000 people, I believe. But this is Rebecca Chambers' desk. She was the medic for Bravo team. And you can see in Chris's storyline. And then who do we have over here? Let's check it out. So, well, whose is whose? Clearly that's Chris's jacket. Oh, this is Jill's, because that's her beret right there. Picture of a man, there's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Oh, well, I don't remember Jill ever having a boyfriend. This here, you know, is Chris's. Probably reflects that. And this is back before Chris took steroids. If anybody saw Resident Evil 5, you can tell Chris started juicing. But when you're fighting like zombies every year, you know, you might need an advantage. Alright, Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to the case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. And as somebody who loved the first Resident Evil, like just seeing that stuff pop up in this game, I was so excited. Like, oh my god, there's a connection to the first game. Of course I'll take the unicorn medallion. Why wouldn't I take it?
Leon!
Oh, you scared me for a second there, Claire.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
But that's actually a setup for the Code Veronica game about that Umbrella HQ in Europe.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
And then she's just gonna stand there awkwardly as I search the rest of the room. Oh, and this, yeah, we'll get to that desk here in a second. This is Barry Burton's. Because who of all people would just have a gun on his desk? I mean, we are in a police department. Appears to be a replica of a gun. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. Barry Burton, my favorite character from the original series. Isn't anything useful on that shelf? Marksman contest winner Chris Redfield. See, I used to go around. I loved reading all this stuff. Here we go. Here you go, folks. Right here. Picture of the STARS members. So I used to know all their names. So starting from the right side of your screen. Nope, I'm wrong. That might be Enrique. No, he's down front. Alright, so second from the right, Barry Burton in the red vest. Next to him is Wesker. So middleman is Brad Vickers is either on the end as a helicopter pilot. Don't know middleman. I think the black gentleman, I believe his name was... Crap, I want to say Forrest, but that doesn't sound right. Alright, see, I forgot their names. It's been a while. Down in front, I forgot, it was like Enrico. But in the center, in the green vest, is Chris. Next to him, the female in the beret. That's Joe Valentine. See, I guess, man, I used to know all of them. But, so there you go. The main ones that are concerns are sunglasses is Albert Wesker. Red vest on the right is Barry Burton. Down center is Chris Redfield, Claire's brother. Girl in the front row is Jill Valentine. So they're the most two well known, of course, is Chris and Jill. They're the protagonists of the first game. Oop. Alright, of course, stars. Oh, what do we have here? See that? I keep saying it. That's why you go around just clicking. I find something. Someone must have searched this desk. Alright, I am going to fast forward this here and show you guys something. I believe it's this desk. Let's see what happens when I click it 50 times. I'm not going to make you sit through it. Alright, I believe I've clicked it about 48 times. On the 50th time, I think there is a secret. Maybe I'm clicking in the wrong spot. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Will you take the film? Yes. Okay, so that's just a little Easter egg there. Of course, I don't know who in their right mind would ever click on the same spot 50 times, because you'd have to do it for the entire game. Of course, there's...
I can't
there we
believe
go.
what is happening to this city.
So, I don't know how we're going to develop film at a time like this, but, oh, you know, that's right. There's a dark room down below. Well, good on us. Let's just check the end of this hallway here. And nothing. Ooh, if I go through that next room, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of zombies stacked together. Oh, yeah, so much for spoiling stuff. So we're going to try to take out a couple. Oh, it's locked. Huh, okay. Can't remember what we actually gained out of that. Oh, we got the unicorn. That's right. So, yeah, we're actually going to go back here to the save room. And put some stuff away. Kind of reallocate things. And then from there, we'll be able to continue on forward. And so from here on, I don't think you can move those statues. Now, the running joke in Resident Evil is, it made sense in the mansion, but why would a police department have all these crazy little jewels and special keys and hidden chambers and all that? But, you know, I loved it back in the day. Alright, we will develop this film for everyone. Like I said, it's probably pointless to a lot of people, but especially as a die-hard fan back in the day, I knew about this. Of course, I probably had a strategy guide. Alright, I can develop film here. What do I do? Use? Alright, there we go. What do we have? Oh, after 50 clicks, we have a picture of Rebecca. Is it Rebecca? Did I forget already? Let's just call her Rebecca Chambers. But yeah, she's basically the medic from the first game, the one that helps Chris. So, yeah, that's what you get. 50 clicks on that desk, and you get a picture of Rebecca. Alright, let me grab out my... We'll hold on to that. We don't need the first aid spray. And got tons of that. I'm going to keep all them bullets with me at all times. I'm going to use that gun up when I can. Ooh, I could put the gun away, though. That pistol will do well for a while. I do need to use up some of the shotgun shells, though. So, oh, and maybe I'll take care of that liquor. But what we're going to do right now is this. And also, another just tidbit if you ever play. Just remember, if you grab out multiple ink ribbons and you use one, make sure to just put it back when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game here, and that's probably going to do it for our first episode. This isn't a real long game. Some of the episodes will probably be a little longer. I don't see why I can't finish this in 5 hours for sure, so maybe about 10 episode little deal. One of my shorter Let's Plays. But this is one that I do know a lot about. There's going to be a lot that I forget, but this is so nostalgic for me. This is going to bring back so many memories. I was ecstatic. I was more excited at E3 for this game than anything else. There might be other games I'm more looking forward to in a sense, but just because of how I felt about this game 20 years ago, I'm just so excited for here in January to finally get a remake of this. Yeah, like I said, I'm Happy Tangent. Please like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you in the next episodes and beating this game for the first time in years.